Hi, this is Clay Dixon, and joining me is Grace Berkshire and Dot Dixon. Here we are at the Cross Country Coaches National Youth Championship here at Percy Warner Park in Nashville, Tennessee. We're about to start off with 2014. Taking you to the start of the girls, or maybe I should say young women, 17, 18-year-olds 5K. Off to a quick start here. And basically we already know who's going to be killing this race. It's Rebecca Topham. She's just blown away this race last year. She did 17:50, winning by nearly a minute over Michaela Werner, who is no longer in this race as she moved past the 18 age division limit. There's Topham on the, see her on the screen, can't point her out from here. But looks like she's taking it out slowly today. More word on Topham. She has never been defeated in the 4K, according to Mile Split. She has nothing but first place. She won the Iowa State Cross Country Championship in 14:32 easily, and last year she did a 13:56 for 4,000 meters.
Your leader at 4:22.
Your current leader, that looks like
4:24.
Let's see. Is that your leader? Yes, it is. That unidentified is the number. I think that might be Ruth Wiggins running unattached, if I match the number correctly. There's Topham in the Brokaw Blazer, just ran by. Here comes a Bowling Green and Brokaw Blazer pack.
A little bit more about Rebecca Topham. Her favorite track meets are the Drake Relays and then the state meet in Iowa. In 2007, she set a world record for 10-year-olds running a 5K with a time of 18:42. She's the Drake Relays champion in the 3K and the 1500 in 2012, and she's won multiple state titles in Iowa. So clearly the favorite in this race today is Rebecca Topham, running with Brokaw Blazers.
Saw Kyra Webster run across the screen there. Last year, KRCC and Striders High interviewed her. Glad to see her out here again. All right, taking you back to your leaders. Last year we had Topham for the win. She is your top returner. Team title went to Brokaw Blazer with 25 points over Team Kentucky 40, and both of those teams are out here again. So let's see how they match up today. Got a pack of about 5-6 runners up front. Topham in that chase pack about 30 meters back. I don't know if she's still just waiting to kick that last mile or what. Last year, Topham qualified for Foot Locker Nationals, went off to California. She, just last week though, she placed 22nd at Nike Cross Nationals Heartland Regional, so a little bit of struggling there in the 5K. See if she can pick up after that and see how well she does today. It's looking like that might have been Grace Clausen up front, breaking away from that lead pack. A little bit about Clausen. 5:02 for 1,600 meters. Ran that at the MSHSAA Class 3 and 4 state championships. 3,200 is 11:21, and her 4K PR 14:12. 5K PR 17:52. Ran at the Chili Pepper Cross Country Festival. We are at the 1 mile mark here again.
Looking back at this same championship, which was held on this course in Nashville in 2009, Brokaw Blazers were the winners with Jinx America in second.
In that lead pack, I also saw Ashton Henson, runs for Blue Springs South High School. She has a 5:38 1,600 meter PR, but her 5K PR, she has an 18:27, so she loves running 5Ks. The longer the better, it looks like. She placed 11th at the MSHSAA State Championship. See how well she does today. Your current leader, though, on the screen, that's Clausen, running for Brokaw Blazer.
In 2009, Jennifer Dyer, running with Jinx America, completed this course, exact same course the girls are running today. in 1941.9. So it'll be interesting to see how the 2014 edition of this race compares with the 2009 edition. The top Brokaw Blazer runner was Molly Milburn. She came in second with a time of 1943, followed by teammates Jory Davis, Kristen Bronson, right behind her. And the top Team Kentucky finisher was Tori Mayfield, who completed the course with a time of 20:04, and that was this exact same course.
12:22 at the 2 mile mark, and I believe that is third or fourth place. So about 12:15 for the leader at 2 miles. Again, we have Clausen up front. She's loving the 5K, and she's just killing it today. Rebecca Topham out a little bit further back. It looks like she's beginning to pick off some runners here. So see how that works out for her. Ashton Henson up well. Looks like Lauren Harrell up here as well. She has a 5:02 1600 meter PR, 11:04 for 3200 meters, 14:51. Placing first place at the Kansas State Cross Country Championship just a few weeks ago. She's a 19:28 5K PR, so let's see how she fares today. Team battle, looking like Brokaw Blazer has this pretty much wrapped up at the 2 mile mark. A lot can still change in that last mile, but I think Brokaw Blazer has that national title. But the battle for second is going to be pretty close, second and third, I believe. It's like I see Brokaw Blazer on the left side of the screen in the black. That's Belvedere Tornadoes. There's another Team Kentucky and another Brokaw Blazer. We'll be taking you back to your leaders in just a minute. You're at CCCNYC. It's Clay Dixon and Dodd Dixon.
I have several runners running with the Belvedere Tornadoes. They're part of Belvedere Youth Cross Country. They changed their name to commemorate the 1967 tornadoes that sped through Belvedere, coached by Coach Rick Ming. Always have lots of runners. Now you notice that particularly in the boys race, they're kind of a good feeder program for Belvedere North High School boys high school team. They have won state championships in Illinois Class 2A for several years running, and the Belvedere Youth Cross Country program has helped contribute to that. Today in the 17, 18-year-old girls division, you'll see several Belvedere Tornadoes running.
All right, back to your leader, Grace Clausen. Up front, she's really blowing away the field here in this last mile. She's got about a half mile to go. Again, about 2.5 in. She wraps it up. I believe the hilly parts of the course are finished. She's looking really strong here. Look at that gap she has on the rest of the field. Looks like teammate Ashton Henson in second place. Lauren Harrell and Rebecca Topham has moved up. See, she has enough real estate to make that final move on her teammate to take the win. But with only about a half mile to go, I don't know if she can do that. Bowling Green, that's C.R. Scott. Looking pretty strong. See if she can make a move on those Bowling Green or those Brokaw Blazer runners right in front of her. That's Ruth Wiggins running unattached. Looking strong. She led early on in the race. I believe that's Susie Wright. Yeah, Susie Wright for Brokaw Blazer. And behind her, Morgan Ansel. Here comes Jenna Black from Brokaw Blazer. Bowling Green runner. That's Sydney Young. We're taking you to the finish line, and there you go. Grace Clausen about to take the win here as a 17:52 5K PR. She'll be off that today, but destroying the field. Look at that huge gap. Her teammate, Ashton Henson, doing a huge kick there towards the finish. Third place, it looks like Lauren Harrell. Still waiting for Rebecca Topham to make that turn. There she comes across the tree. But for the win, Grace Clausen destroying the 5K here today. In 18:52. Here comes Ashton Henson for runner-up here at CCCNYC. Looks like it's going to be a 19:13 and a 19:20. Here comes Rebecca Topham. Won this event last year. Struggling a little bit in the 5K right now, but still a very good showing. Coming in 19:40. Sierra Scott for Bowling Green in 19:50. Running unattached is Ruth Wiggins in 19:55. Comes Morgan Ansel. Also running attached, and right behind her, Susie Wright. Ansel made a huge kick there at the finish to pass up these last two Brokaw Blazers. Just a little bit over 20 minutes. Susie Wright coming in, and here comes Jenna Black. And around 2020. Big gap here. It's looking like Brokaw Blazers going to take the team title. Second place still up for grabs, though, between Bowling Green Lightning, Belvedere Tornadoes, and Team Kentucky. Here comes Bowling Green's second runner. Belvedere Tornadoes' first runner coming in right behind her.
That's Sydney Young that just crossed the finish line. Belvedere Tornadoes has two coming across. Carol Garcia and Stephanie Robles.
Here comes Team Kentucky's first runner. That is Rebecca Factor. Bowling Green's Holly Blades for their third scorer.
The thing that impresses me about the Belvedere Tornadoes, they've been around for 32 years. That's just really impressive.
Yeah, just keeping those times, or keeping the numbers up for that long is very impressive. We're wrapping up here in the scoring of the 17, 18-year-old girls division, or young women. Taking you to the young men's 17, 18-year-old race right after this.
In final team scores, we have Brokaw Blazers first, Bowling Green second, Belvedere Tornadoes third, and Team Kentucky fourth. This is KRCC-TV.com, a Striders High production. We'll be taking you to some interviews.
Good job, ladies. That's it.
This is Dodd Dixon with KRCC Sports. Joining me are the top four finishers in the girls 17 and 18 5K division at the Cross Country Coaches National Youth Championship. Ladies, almost a perfect score. That was an impressive finish. Now, Grace, you came in first. Is this your first national championship?
Yes, it is.
Well, great. Tell me a little bit about your race today.
I wasn't really sure what to expect because these are girls I've never raced before, so I was just the goal was to go out, compete, and have a good time.
What high school do you run for?
Blue Springs South High School.
And where's that located?
Blue Springs, Missouri, Kansas City area.
Okay. Now, Ashton, you were the number 2 finisher today. What did you think about today's race?
I thought it was really fun. I liked the setup of it, but it was just like all in one little area. It was really fun competing against all the different girls that we haven't ever met before.
And what high school do you run for?
Blue Springs South.
So you're all classmates, teammates.
Yep.
What grade are y'all in the same grade?
Yeah, we're seniors.
Oh, great. So does this conclude your senior season?
Yes, it does.
Great. Now, Lauren, you came in third today, correct?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your race.
It went well. The weather was really nice, and I don't really know what to expect either. Last year was my first year running at one of these national meets, but I just wanted to push through, stay with Rebecca, and yeah.
And what high school do you attend?
Marinoth Academy in Shawnee, Kansas.
Shawnee, Kansas. What's Shawnee, Kansas close to?
Kansas City area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Now, Rebecca, you were fourth today. Tell us a little bit about your race.
I just ran out like slow, like I always do, and just kept on passing people, and I just couldn't catch these guys. Like they were just they'll fly, and I was like, oh, I can't do this. And then me and Luan were running together like the last pot, and then Luan took off. I'm like, I'm dead. And so, yeah.
Now, are you 17 or 18?
I'm 18.
18. You won this race last year, correct?
Yeah.
Now, the Louisville course versus the Tennessee Nashville course. What's your take on the two different courses?
I think I like last year's better because I'm not a fan of like doing loops, but this one was okay. I don't know.
Does this conclude your season, or are you going on to run another race?
I'm doing Foot Locker regionals and probably AAU nationals. So.
Okay. Now, Foot Locker, what region are you in?
The one in Wisconsin, the Midwest.
Okay. And when's that race?
Next week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to be all over from Tennessee to Wisconsin. I think that's a culture shock. Well, great. Here are the top 4 finishers in the girls 17-18 division at the Cross Country Coaches National Youth Championship. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
This is Dodd Dixon with KRCC Sports. Joining me are the Belvedere Tornadoes. Ladies, you just ran the 17-18-year-old race. What did you think about the race, Carol?
I don't know. It felt a lot longer than it really was, but yeah, I felt pretty good. I like the course. It's actually a little bit different than what we usually run. So
What's your usual course like?
it's more flat and kind of more, I don't know, not as hilly. Definitely not, and colder. But yeah.
Okay. Now, anybody else? What was your thoughts about the race today?
It was pretty hard. When it started raining, kind of sucked a lot. It was cold.
Yeah. No idea that it was going to rain today, right?
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
So, how did you think y'all did today, team score-wise? Okay.
I think Johnson was too. Be good, I guess.
Good deal. Now, I asked a few of you off camera about the Chicago White Sox versus Chicago Cubs. Which one is the better team? Cubs. Oh, okay. So we just got one White Sox fan here, huh? Okay. Great job, ladies. Congratulations on your race today.
Thank you.